I need to do a wee-wee, so it's probably a good time to play the game. Oh, yeah. Hold on. That's right. That's right. It's time to continue with video game. We jump back into City Skylines today. Finally ready to actually put the city in. Because I built a metropolis filled with services, but no actual you know what. However, you might be saying to yourself, why is this playing, Braid? Well, I loaded the game up this morning and noticed something. Something that proves to be a terrible omen.
A tornado's happening.
Just for no reason whatsoever. Why is this happening? Is it going to destroy everything? Yeah, I played a little hour this morning just because I kind of had time to kill. Now, one thing I have noticed is this keeps happening. The sewer system is fucked. And I think it's the water and electricity is only going to get worse once I put in stuff. I mean, I just want this to go away before I do anything. Please go away. How terrifying would that be? You're on the island of Manhattan looking out at that. It's not moving, it's just there forever. And the fennec foxes arrive. Was that sound intentional? What sound? So what I did was, I've added a couple of little things since the last stream. I populated this area with vegetable farms. I have had to add water pumping stations, more waste treatment here, and even here. And they're still struggling. And I don't know if it's an issue with the piping, or if there's just not enough sewage treatment, but I'm assuming not enough sewage treatment, so I have to keep putting these things in. What I might do is just chuck a couple of sewage things down here, but I really don't want them. This can do 30,000 sewage treatment. And this can only do 100,000, so we can put more of these in, I guess. But it's crazy how many of them I bloody need. Now this does ground pollution, but I can put them here. So there's a couple of ground pumping stations. So we don't want to put them next to that. Maybe we chuck some in over here. This is the affected area. But I think once I start laying down districts and people start actually moving. Oh, look how cool this looks, by the way. This is this is what a quarry is supposed to look like. It's supposed to have this fucking thing on it, which is just, it looks like something out of Metal Gear Rising. The boss that you fight before you fight Senator Armstrong. We got some farms over here. I'm gonna put some housing in. We've got an airport. We've got some train stations. I've got a wind farm and another wastewater treatment plant because I just need so many of them. A couple more farms down in this area because that's fertile land. And then over here we have the big city itself with there's a couple of water pumping stations and ground pumping stations in here just to take care of a little bit of it. But other than that, my intention is to sort of have this island be predominantly actual city stuff. So I think I'm gonna just start here and then grow outwards with the actual district lines, which is what we're doing today. So the city will actually begin for the first time because we've laid a bunch of like foundational shit. Let me save. I don't know if this is going to work either. I have no idea if this is going to work, but the first thing we need to do is just go. Let's just go as we go. So low density housing, we'll put some all out here. This is where low density is going to be. I don't know how much of it I want, but it's going down. Then we want medium density row housing. North American style apartment buildings is what we want for medium density, and that is going to be in here. We'll start with medium density housing out in this part. And then a high density housing is going to be, yeah, let's see how that works for us. As we're watching these bars go up and down now until we hit a balance. Great. Now we want high density business to be here. Really wish that wasn't like that. Oh, that is a subway station. And actually, we're probably going to put some stuff in here as well. Low density businesses can be found on these little intersections. I think would probably be best. Then we need some industry. I guess the first place to put industry is not here because that's the water pumping stuff. Will be along here. And now we wait for people to move in. These guys all need water. Why? How do they need water? We just don't have enough water. It's fucking crazy how difficult it is. They need water and they are the water pumping stations. I wonder if I can do this. if that affects these things. Probably does. I think I'll get rid of them. Because we need the water. Unbelievably annoying. Terrible start, but I suspected this would happen because you need a lot of water. And they're also going very far, so I've tried to spread them out a little bit as well. Christ. I'll build a wind farm somewhere else. Because I think they look kind of cool. Try and give some vary to the landscape. But we need the groundwater so badly. Yo, what's up, Deep Shade? Thanks very much. Appreciate that. Fucking gifty. I don't know what I did to deserve it. Doesn't groundwater deplete? No idea. Absolutely no idea whatsoever. We'll all find out soon enough. And then we're going to add some more in here. We'll get some alleyways. See how that does for water. There we go. Okay. Water and workers. So these houses will start to fill. These houses will start to fill. People have a lot of public transport to use. To be able to get to and from these parts of the city, plus cars and car parks and shit. And now they need more low density housing, which is the point of this whole area. This is the first district, the first village. We should name them districts like in Cargo Train. Interesting, look how busy that is, but not much I can do about it. In the Hunger Games, yeah. Braid, this is lovely. Alright, well. Heroes and villains, that'd be kind of fun to add in. They have a lot of stuff planned for the DLCs and things for this game. There's a big free update for different styles, because at the moment it's European and North American. I think they're adding a bunch of different ones. The city has bones. City planning, how woefully un-English. Well, this isn't England. This is kind of New York, but it's called New Metropolis. So somewhere around here is Clark Kent, which is who I'm playing on Wild RP at the moment. I grabbed the deluxe version last night, tried for a bit, was too tired to figure it out. Yeah, it's weird. In the ways that it's similar, it's exactly the same, but there is a few elements that are different that you have to kind of adjust your brain to if you're used to Cities 1. I really like it though, so far. I'm digging it. And they want a little more industry. That, I don't know if we want to be industry right there. That is a train station. So it might be good to have a bit of commercial for these guys. And they want more low density housing. And also, I should quickly set the tax. I wrote down from last time. Now, uneducated, 7% tax. Poorly educated, 8%. Educated, 10. Well educated, 11. Highly educated, 13. Now, we have unlimited money, so tax doesn't really matter, but we're going to have the whole area is going to be kind of low taxed, I think. If New York, then sewage issues make sense, right? I suppose they don't have the Twitch plugin to name citizens after chat members. I hope they do one, that'd be great. Right, now I need more low density residential. Which kind of really has to go here. Yeah, they want offices as well. Now this is trees, which take forever to grow according to that thing I watched. Offices. Probably want to go there. A little more industry. Yet more low density housing. High rent. Now they said that high rent can only be counted with smaller houses, right? Taxation doesn't affect. That you just have to put literally smaller little zones for houses, I think. Nothing stopping that line from growing. On the bottom left there. Okay, I'll fill the whole thing. Oh, that's attached to that. Kind of hard to see. Can't remember what she said about how rent works. Now we need to start putting in schools. How are we looking on the island? Whoa. Jesus. Proper council estate. But over here they'll need an elementary school. And a high school. If you want to go to university, you can go into the city. And then they'll need the same over here. Somewhere. This is going to be houses. This will be houses. Probably putting the schools somewhere in here would be good. High school right next to it. Actually, a children's clinic. An extension wing. A playground. Then a high school right next to it. And that can have an extension wing. A school library. And the sports field. I mean, that thing is fucking crazy looking. Look at that. And I wish it could go there. And next to that, I'm gonna move the elementary school over here. College. University is enormous, Jesus. Radio telescope. The fuck? Increases citizens' interest in university level education. A geological research center. A large hadron collider. Oh fuck me. That is large. We can get the large hadron collider. I mean, I definitely will, but not right now. Damn. Are you going to have a sea of low density residential around the island? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing here. So the farms are going to have low density stuff, and then the city I'm going to put nothing but high density stuff, so it all builds up really high. Waiting for a hearse. Oh yeah, we haven't got any of that shit. Jesus Christ. Okay. A cemetery and a crematorium. So a cemetery. I don't know if I even want one in the city. I might just put crematoriums everywhere for the city itself. Can we get one in here? Right next to where the kids go to school. Little cremmy there. We're going to put a cremmy. Cremmy could go out here actually, couldn't it? One of these awkward places here. Oh, that's above ground. I thought that was underground for some reason. Usually good to put them on these like corners a lot of the time because they don't take up too much space. I think that's going to look better if it's all built up with like high density shit. So crematorium's probably better in here. You don't want it next to the fucking high school where everyone's like, "What the fuck is that, Mom?" "Oh, it's a dead body, son. Don't worry about it." Right here. And then we'll put an actual cemetery in here somewhere. I reckon. That's what I reckon. I reckon so. It's so absolutely ginormous. I changed my mind. I'm just going to put another crematorium down instead. And then medical clinic is all you probably need out here. And then a hospital we need to put in here somewhere. The hospital can probably go on this main road somewhere. We might need two, so one all the way up here somewhere. Opposite that train station might be good. And that has a helipad and specialized treatment ward. And a trauma center. And can we upgrade the crematorium? Yes. An additional incinerator. And a hearse garage. And a refrigerator expansion. And the medical center can have an ambulance depot. And an extension wing. That's fine. Great. Did I get all the extension things for this? College library, that's what that is. Did that one. This one needs an additional incinerator. More space for hearses. And an upgrade to that thing. Then we need a firehouse, a fire station, fire watch tower, and all of that stuff. And then this stuff as well, disaster control becomes an issue. Disease Control Center and a Health Institute would be good, but we'll get to that. Let's do Fire Department first. So you only need a little firehouse out here. Well, actually, I guess I could put a proper fire station down here, because they're going to need it in the industry and shit as well. If that explodes, it's going to create a literal nuclear meltdown. So I don't know if that's in it or if that is how the game works or anything, but we're going to want a proper fire station. So let's put one in there. No, overlapping items. What do you get? Extension, garage extension, garage, training facilities, disaster response, and a helipad. It needs a disaster response because of the that. And then we need another one in here somewhere. And that looks like it can get access to everywhere if I put it along this main road. Same thing. Disaster response can go on the back this time. And a helipad. Okay. So that is everywhere. This place down here can have a little fire station. I think it doesn't need a whole thing. Little firehouse with an additional garage. I don't think they need. Do they need medical stuff in industry? We'll find out. The road system is amazing, and I'm still like way overwhelmed by it. Rent is still high. I don't know how to fix it right now. We want these things around the fire watch stations or whatever they are. I don't think they need roads though, do they? So I can literally pop one down. Do they need roads? I can't remember if it needs a road or not. Let me put one like here just for the sake of it. It needs power. That is not what I think it is. Where's the other one? Oh, there. Used to be able to change different taxes for different zones. Yeah, I need to look at the district thing. In a minute. I'm just trying to get some of these fucking amenities in. And then a firefighting helicopter thing can go next to this place, I guess. This has no upgrades. I have to make a district for the firefighting helicopter department. I'll leave it for a second. Early disaster warning system. The EWDS contains multiple high-end detection systems that can spot approaching natural disasters in advance. Citizens can thus seek shelter or prepare buildings for the disaster ahead of time. Prepare buildings to suffer less structural damage. Yeah, we'll put one of these in. About right there. They lowered the price for roads. Yeah, you can lay out roads. It used to be a nightmare. Roads should literally be borderline free, so you can make your city look nice. And then police, administration buildings, welfare building, city hall, central bank. That we're gonna do the CIA, a prison, police headquarters. Police headquarters can be right in the middle of town here, and that's got extra jails. Garage extension, helipad. And then a local police force out here. It's a police station on this, like, central road. With garage extension. Do a prison later on. A welfare office. Could be good to have. Downtown somewhere too. I'm trying to like think of interesting places because I'm mapping out in my head that it's going to grow all around it eventually. But a welfare office might help with the tax stuff. Oh, there's a subway station there, perfect. Okay. Now grow, my pretty, grow. It did. Did help regulate that. So taxation in this is slightly different. You can do this now. And you tax based on education. But rent, I can't remember. She said it's to do with... So rent is to do with the size of the lot of the district. So the rent is lower on these little squares. And higher on the big plots of land. So these are the ones that have like low rent. I think that's how it works, but it's kind of hard to remember what I learned in that video. And I have a full-blown train system in place so that people can go from this little city, get on a train, take it to the big city, then they can get on subways around town. Soon I will be able to get... They can't find employees, but that's because they don't... No one's educated yet. Because no one lives here yet. Because we've done it all at the start. So I don't want to overdo it too much. Put some parks in as well. That raises the land value and shit. The park maintenance depot. You go over here maybe. If they need more space though. Outdoor gym. Tennis courts. You can make parks in this as well, but tourist attractions. The Brooklyn statue, a water park. Something in here that's significant in size, but these are all kind of small. type of tree is that? A spruce? Yeah, I remember it saying something about that as well. Looking for an ambulance. Why can't ambulances get all the way out there? Because it's far. You have your own fucking medical clinic right here. Oh, it's Halloween today, isn't it? I need to remember that. I need to pretend that I'm not home all night. Last time I blacked out my windows. Blankets and shit. Now they want some commercial stuff. Does the type of commercial not matter? We know you're in there, mister. We heard you shouting Hitler jokes at your computer. Now give us some candy. Or we're gonna egg your house. Egg it. Just do it. Fine by me. Fire. Helicopter. Nailed it. Now what the hell is happening here? Abandoned buys occupants. Abandoned. Can't find employees. Yeah, they need to get educated. You need to get educated, boy. God damn it, god damn it. Need employees. Desperate for more commercial. That's an education problem, I think. We just have to wait for the Sims to go to school and finish school. The issue here might be just how far the hearse has to go. lot more commercial, and they probably want it around here. Try and draw them over here. It's not really how the game works, but I'm going to try it anyway. I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and just put some low density in here. Try and keep people in. Madness. I'm gonna hate the sound of the highway. It's the sound of the police. Need to draw people in into the big city. Hear me now, me be living in a big city, me be Chetank. Crazy traffic there. A roundabout help? No. Would stop signs help rather than traffic lights there. I have a road maintenance depot. What you are? No. I need one. Another advantage of having me live there, I would catch the eggs in my mouth and you wouldn't have to feed me for another 6 hours. Like a bird. They start trick-or-treating it here at 3 PM. Oh, that's horrific. That is truly horrific. I don't think I got a single trick-or-treater last year. I'm kind of hoping that happens again this year because I live in an old retirement area, I think. Water pump is polluted. Fuck. Why? Because of this? Yeah. And also, I didn't realize these could be upgraded. Advanced filtering system. An extra processing unit. What about these things? Oh my god, this whole time. And I wish you could just buy them fully upgraded. Wow, everything can fucking be upgraded. Don't need a railway connection because I have no idea how to put that on. Shit, what is that? Warehouses. This is a solar plant. Advanced tracking system. Backup battery. What about this thing? Nothing. Do I have garbage men? No. Garbage management, 0. A landfill, an incineration plant, a recycling centre, industrial waste processing site. A specialised facility for collecting and handling the most hazardous and toxic wastes. Okay, so we want incinerators and recycling. Fuck. Alright. Where are we going to do all this? Here. It's going to have to be in like the dirtiest area. Need an absolute dirt pit somewhere. I don't know where to do that. Maybe over here. Then they've got to get all the way from the city to there, so it needs to be closer to here, I think. I guess over here. Would probably be best. Garbage. An incineration plant, please. Bam. And then one right next to it. Actually, what have we got for upgrades? An extra furnace. Garbage truck depot. And whatever the fuck that is. Storage. Then we'll have another one. Thank you. That is fucking huge, isn't it? Hello there. Lilies, what's happening here? You've made absolute bank, Lilies. Why you got so much money? What's going on here? Hi, Zara. How you doing? Garbage management, also known as handling Twitch chat. This Twitch chat, yeah, these fucking scumbags. Don't talk to them if you can avoid it. They're the worst. I've been in contact with Twitch to try and get some new Twitch chatters. I'm gonna be swapping them out. All right, now we want some recycling centers. That is a garbage truck depot, hazardous waste collection point, and a storage extension. And then another, just like it. And an industrial waste processing site can probably go up by where the industrial waste is. What are these? Groundwater. Can't put it near that, can I? Alright, we'll just extend the road a bit more then, shall we? Fucking hell. And we'll do an industrial waste processing site right there. And that's going to have a landfill. Does it need one? No, wait. Oh, this has no upgrades on it. Right, okay. Just looks like that. Hopefully 2 incinerators and a 2 recycling centers fully kitted out is enough, and I don't need to do a landfill, because landfills are a bloody nightmare, I tell you. It's a bloody nightmare, right? We can fill this with industrial stuff. No, they're absolutely dying for workers still. We need another little village, I think. Maybe here. A grid village. The grid. It says snap to zoning grid length, but it fucking doesn't. Invalid shape. Fuck's sake. Little village grid, I reckon. Then what we do is upgrade this road like so. Connect it with this one. I think that's going to be a logging industry eventually. And then we fill it up with housing like that. Air pollution. They're getting polluted from this. Who's getting polluted? These guys did not think about air pollution. Completely forgot. Wow. These guys are getting polluted a little bit by the industrial area here. These guys are going to get polluted to fuck. So we gotta cancel that entire fucking thing right now. Can't do that. So what about another village all the way out here then? Problem is this farm. No, it's the fire station. This road would benefit from being one way. Are you going to go the correct way for me? Yes, you are. Medical. Cemetery. No, you know what? Let's do a clinic here. That'll have to do. A police station. Have a firehouse. Okay. These people will not like living next to that highway, so we'll make this. Actually, no, this can be homes. This can be homes, you can suck it up. This can be a few little stores. That can be stores. That was a 3-month sub, Lily's. What's going on with Lily's? Where's she got so much money? What's happening here? Lily's. You win the lottery. What's going on? We need education, don't we? They need a school down here. For shows. They need a schools for shows. Alright, here's what we do. We're gonna reform this. Once you're on this one-way system, you're on this one-way system. You hear me? This can now not be one way. Otherwise they're all fucked and can't get... And we're going to chuck an elementary school down. It's elementary, dear Watson. And that's it. That's all they get over here. It's a good elementary school, but it's all you get. No playground. Fuck these kids. You don't need nothing else out here. You hear me? Maybe a large hadron or something like that. A bit later down the line, you might get yourself a large hadron collider. There's the stores. There's a couple of houses. Most annoying road ever to live on. But we want it to be one way, otherwise this is going to be a fucking shit show. Father died and left me the entire Danish fortune. I'm joking, of course. Last time I checked, Father was still alive, I think. It's always scary when you make those jokes, isn't it? Because you're like, God, if he dies today, I'm going to regret that joke forever. You know, you get a text in a minute from your mum. I'm sorry to let you know your father has died in a fjord. I've been watching the Vinland Saga again. Actually, I've managed to get past where I was at last time. I think I only watched 4 episodes of season 2. Because I got to episode 5 and was like, okay, I don't remember any of this. But Jesus Christ. First of all, this last episode in season 1, I honestly think I like trauma deleted it from my memory because it is brutal. That scene, the final scene in the show where the dagger is falling and all of his memories are inside of it, like being played, and the music is fucking unbelievable. I was sitting here just like... The whole moment, it's insanely well done. And yeah, season 2 has started. So season 2 is the Mappa season, right? The first season is a different studio. Wit Studio? Something like that. It doesn't seem like much difference so far. Honestly, I have no idea what the difference is. But, I mean, I know Mappa are incredible. But, God damn, the music in this second season is crazy good. Losing it every time at the music. The music is popping. Popping. It is very good shit, very much like it. Very much fun. Vinland Saga, it is set in Daneland. Well, it's not, it's predominantly set in England, but it is the Danish who are invading, which is why I started speaking about it suddenly. What if you have a football field out here? Oh my god. The scariest football field of all time. American football field. I actually did think that was an American football field, to be honest, but here we are. It's all good. Looks like absolute shit. It's all good. Looks like absolute shit, but it's all good. But it's all good, but it looks like absolute shit. Ah! These houses are crazy. That would be the best house ever. Watching football from the back garden. Just crack a fucking beer, sit in the garden on a summer's day and just watch people play football. Be absolutely sick. What's this? Pedestrian path you want. For fuck's sake. And that one's an actual road? What? You gotta be kidding me. Are you out of your mind? I don't understand what that wants me to connect the road to. Right. This is annoying me. Fuck off. Unbelievably annoying.
A little roundabout, why not, in the middle of the countryside there? And if you tell anyone that little roundabout's there, why, I'm gonna strap you to it. And I'm gonna run 1,000 cars over your knob. Alright. That's our little secret. That little roundabout. Right there. Right next to that little football field there. That's a little roundabout right there. And if you tell anyone that that little roundabout is there, I'm gonna fucking tie you down on it. And I'm gonna run 1,000 cars over your knob and bollocks.
Oh, God. Fucking Christ. Millwall. Millwall soccer field. Oh. All in caps. Oh, God. Such a good show. The music is unbelievable, yeah. The Danish King, yeah. He's fucking... They're amazing. I mean, that first season, Ashkalad is one of the greatest characters of all time. Straight up. I'm not talking about in anime, I'm not talking about in that show, I'm talking about all time. Like, the layers to that character is fucking insane. The presentation of that character, the way that he shows up and stuff. The nuance to it is unreal. Unbelievably good. One of the best characters I've ever seen in media. Blew my mind away the first time I saw it. Even better the second because I knew everything about him. It's just like fucking great. Great. Now the city is dying. Sir. They just want low density housing. That's all they want. It's all I want. It's all I want. Alright, we'll do a grid of low density up here then. Just to shut everyone up because they're starting to piss me off, god damn it. You're starting to piss me off, god damn it. God damn it. God, it feels so good to say. What is happening here? Why is this taking so long? What is going on? What if we have one-way road going on and off of this?
And then that way, you can only get in on the one way. You got to go off the main road. You can only go on in one way. It reduces the traffic coming one way. You can only go get Sharon. Where's my beer, Sharon? Sharon.
Ozzy Osbourne. You can only get on there and get off here. And then that should reduce a little bit of traffic. I think that might reduce a little bit of traffic. This is going to be a nightmare. Yeah, fuck all I can do about this, is there? I think this is all we can do. And we'll put some low density in there. And if you fucking want more of it, I'm going to have to start fucking slapping people on account of the fact that I'm fucking sick to death for putting in low density housing. All I want is big fucking tall buildings filled with people. Why would you want to live in this fucking pissy little house when you can live in a wonderful, horrible apartment on the 75th floor and listen to the next door neighbour upstairs take a shit every 5 minutes? Come on, man. Why do you want your own nice little house separate from everywhere when you can live here, listen to the fucking neighbours beat the shit out of each other? Come on, man. Come on, what the hell? They don't have a bit of trouble getting to school over there, are they? Can't get to high school. No one can get to high school. What's the problem with the high school? Or it just doesn't matter? Only this one matters? What's the deal with that? There's just no one going to high school yet because they don't. We can give them an elementary school of their own, I think, up here. Not a big deal. Don't mind doing that. We chuck it down on the end here, I reckon. Fine. You can have your own goddamn school. Oh, that's a shame. I think it's probably worth it, but it's a shame that it took one of those things out. Because we gotta get them educated. They gotta get educated. Hi, I'm Braid Woat, your representative for the area. We're getting people educated. Get into schools. Pokemon Go to the schools. Get educated with free education. Education is free. We need people to get educated because we need you to become part of the cog of the machine. The great machine that functions. You're a little cog, a tiny little wheel, in the part of a greater machine that ultimately makes me and my family way richer. So get in schools, get educated, and get to work, you scum. And we're not talking work from home. We're not talking... If you work from home, you can kill yourself. We're talking about get out there. Get into the factories. Get into the office buildings. And start putting money in your pocket. Let's go, you little fucking rat. Get in your wheel and start spinning. Because it's starting to piss me off seeing these little symbols everywhere. Okay? You fucking hamster, you goddamn rodent. Get in the fucking school, get educated, and get a goddamn job! God damn it! What the hell did that boy just say? You're a what? A fucking Twitch streamer. Give me fucking... Just a little joke between friends. Education is free here in Metropolis. Get in school, or I swear to God I'm gonna come to your house and fucking skin you alive. God damn it. Braidwoat for mayor. My name is Braidwoat, and I approve this message. Fuck! Fuck! Yes! All my buttons got fucked up the other day and I don't have any of them. Big Feet Inc. Wax Stevens like.
Feet pics.
The worst sound ever. Wax Steven loves feet pics. Let me tell you something. I'm starting this rumor right now. Let me tell you something. I'm starting this rumor right fucking now. You hear me? Oh my god, dude. He's been caught out so many times.
Excuse me, do you mind if you wouldn't mind sending me a feet picture, please? My name's Wax Steven and I approve this message.
Can't believe they still want more houses. Low density. Maybe it's just a start of the game thing and eventually it will, it'll fuck off because I'm starting to get fucking pissed off. I'm starting to get a bit pissed off. How is there any traffic here? There's no one living in these apartment buildings. This is what I want the whole place to look like, this. Come on. I want it to look insane. Cold to Joe Jack. That was hilarious. She was like, I need y'all to not look right now. She took off all of her clothes in front of a teenager. No one knows what we're talking about, Biz. By the way. The feet picture joke was hilarious. Or the feet thing. Men that are into feet though, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? This is a violin. A trumpet. I don't know what that instrument is. I don't know what instruments are. Went to see the London Royal Philharmonic Orchestra a week ago. Have no idea. I can do it. This is all he was doing. That's all they do. You just have to know the song. Put me literally in front of any orchestra, I bet I would absolutely kill that job. Hey Brett, can you stay on beat with anything? Nope. Hey Brett, do you know what the different instruments are? Like 3 of them. I don't want to build more low density housing, man. It's pissing me off. I guess I could just fill this whole area up. I might do that. I might just make this absolutely ridiculous. What are you supposed to look at playing? The notes or the maestro? Both. The maestro is there because sound travels at different speeds, right? So if you're all the way at the back of the orchestra and you're only using your own ears to time, you're going to be offbeat with people who are at the front of the orchestra. So you look at the maestro so that because light travels at the correct pace. So he's telling you what part of the song you're at and when to go. But the notes are on the thing in front of you of what you actually need to play. Right? That's an orchestra? Am I wrong? I don't fully know, but I literally only learned that like 2 years ago. Alright, let's fill this whole fucking thing up. The worst ride.
Marvel at it. The madness. The insanity. Witness. Creation. In its purest form. I am a god now. My name is Maximus Decimus Aurelius. Father to a murdered son. Husband to a murdered wife. Commander of the Felix Legion. Now, suck your mum.
Huh?
I said, suck your mum.
That is gonna pollute them. Is there air pollution up here? Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Well, there's a little. You're gonna have to watch out.
What we do is we put some commercial in.
That's smart. You work smarter, not harder, okay?
We can do a few houses up here. That they will hate so much, it's unbelievable. But we can get away with it. We put a little commercial in there. So they have access to some commercial shit. Because they need to be able to buy eggs and milk. Can't all be but just buying it from the local farms. Even though that's what the council recommends. Council said that we got to get our milk and eggs from the farms instead. But like the thing is that sometimes I don't want to drive all the way down to the actual fucking farm, do I? I want to walk to the Spa. I want to go down to Spa and buy one off the bloke down there. But all right, now what are we looking at for medical? Can you motherfuckers? You fucking bastards! God damn it! God damn you all! Medical thing right there. And a crematorium there. And we want to chuck on. That's perfect. Look at that. Upgrade that. That's what that is. Upgrade that. You want that, and you want that. And what about fire? Can the fire department get to you? Yep. And what about police? The police. The police. The polizzi. Where are they? Where is the police station? Oh, it's all the way down there. Yeah, I say fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Let's chuck a couple of parks in. Right. This area is going to have tennis courts. This area is where the quite rich shall live, darling. We shall have tennis courts. 2 of them there. And an outdoor gym. Basketball court. It's going to be over here. This is going to be rough as shit out here. Because there is no police. What's this fucking lyrics doing in my playlist? What have I told you? What have I fucking told you, playlist? No lyrics. Background music only. Where are you, you son of a bitch? My Star. I don't even know what this is from. 14, probably. It's always Final Fantasy 14 if I don't know what it is. Because I won't play it. I won't play it. It's not a real Final Fantasy. Yeah, I love saying that, by the way. It stresses. Watch everyone get so irate as soon as you say shit like that. Everyone gets so pissed off so quickly. You say some shit like that, dude. hell's the Brooklyn statue? Is that a real thing in Brooklyn? What's he holding? A fucking basketball? Where do we put this thing? I'm putting it in right now to try and draw people over here. Right fucking there, boy. And a walk park right next to it.
Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about, boy.
It's where the New York Raptors play basketball. Yeah, I know my basketball. Thank you. That's where they play basketball. I know all my the New York Lakers. Yeah. And tonight on MSNBC Sports NHL basketball, the New York Raptors are going to take on the Ohio Dolphins in a spectacular display. It will draw more people into the city. We have to get more people to come to the city and see these places. You understand? You need to come to the city to find these things. You will not find them out in the boonies, in the sticks. You must come into the city to find these beautiful things, such as the observation tower and, of course, City Hall. Still, I made that entire village out there, Resident Evil Village, and they still want more. Like, move in! Move into the area. Feeling sick after drinking water. Alright. What's going on here? Hmm? Which one of you motherfuckers is poisoning the water supply? That? That's just still poisoning people, is it? Well, you know what?
Fuck off then. How about that? No more water for you. Is that better? Is that what you fucking wanted? No water. Or poison water. Take your pick.
So many people are getting sick. I mean, I don't believe that to be true. What's going on with sickness? It's got to just be that one groundwater thing. Has to be just that. That's ground pollution. No one lives there. No one lives there. Air pollution. No one lives there. Couple people living in a bit of pollution, but they never hurt no one. You ain't never, dude. That is central London, and I lived there for years, and I'm doing just fine. Imagine I threw up blood in that moment. This is a crematorium. A car park or two. You know what? If you want a car park, you got it, pal. But where do you want this car park? Because traffic is not a problem. We can get an overground giant parking garage just because it looks absolutely fucking wicked. An automated parking building. But we also want a very large parking lot, don't we? That's what we're after. That's America. That's where the money was made. In a giant, fuck off great big parking lot. Just because we want one right next to City Hall, whatever the fuck that place is. Look at that. Delicioso. Look at that fucking thing. Just a parking lot. Beautiful, mate. Hi guys, I want to go do laundry. How's the city coming along? Well, what's it going to be, Keeper? Are you doing laundry or you want to hear how my city's going? City's going okay, but it's bizarre. I think they need to get educated. I don't know how to force them to educate quicker. What type of education are you after here? They want just employees. They want skilled labour, which I think is university level. They're starting to need skilled labour. Higher education levels. So we need... Isn't this a college though? Beauty school dropout. Let's put a university in then, shall we? What's that? Fire station, hospital, welfare office, police. Let's put the university. It needs to go near like a train station really, doesn't it? Like here. That's Grand Central. University could go here maybe on this junction. The university library. The extension wing. The university park. An academic learning for the technically oriented. A technical university. Keeper wants to go to it so much. That is fucking huge. What the fuck? What if that literally just goes here? What if that goes here and I make a park behind it? Fuck it now. Look at that fucking thing. Why does it look like something out of Apex Legends? And a medical university on the other side. Ah. An extension wing. And a workshop upgrade. And here we can literally just... I think we can build paths that come off of this. Maybe not. Is it the ground? know what? Where's that fucking crematorium? But is this not... a pathway? Birch trees. Fill it with your mighty juice. History of Wonder Boy and a young and nasty man. Rig-a-goo-goo, rig-a-goo-goo. Wild green bush. I don't know if the hill is stopping it or you just can't connect that kind of path with this one. The pedestrian path stuff I'm not sure about yet. Because there's just so many different road types. Do you need to make a school district to allow people to attend? No, people are attending the schools. But you can create a district. I think all that does is restrict who can go to the school, but I think I want everyone to go to the school. I might be wrong, but I think that's what it is. All we need is just workers, because they want more places. It's going to take a while for that to populate, but it's in there now, so hopefully that will start doing a lot more skilled labour. Got to do a bus service soon as well. Oh yeah, communications, post office, and then this is for people to be able to get Wi-Fi and shit. We can put one of these in over here somewhere. That does that area. What is that? That's a parking lot. This is mobile phone coverage. They need one that's just right in the middle of town, but they're going to complain about it, aren't they? That's the irony. They'll complain either way. Low noise pollution. Will I have mobile phone coverage now? Server farm. Rows and banks of raw computing power to provide immense resources to handle network traffic. Whoa. Where do we want to put a bloody server farm? What the fuck? Maybe here. Can I make this into like Tech City? Tech City, bitch. Tech City, bitch. Telecom tower. Radio mast. Oh, does this do the same thing? What do I need each one? satellite uplink. Post office. Post sorting facility. Wait, a post office is a local thing. So we want the proper post office facility. Automated sorting. Extra loading ramps. And then one of these for like local areas. Well, there's only one road that connects these two. I've got to sort that out. Can't have that. Alright. Now we can throw a post office down somewhere in the middle here, maybe. Kind of a shit place though. And a few in here somewhere. I'll go there. What is that? Subway. Yeah. On there. One there. I'll need one down here one day. I guess we can just do it now. Then these are mailboxes. Guess they need them in industrial places as well. I'm somewhat trying to preempt that I'm going to forget this later on. So at least they're around somewhere. If I totally blank. You lot probably just need your own post office. I don't know if you also need these things, so I'm just going to put them in anyway. Because we have unlimited money, it doesn't matter, and I can learn this shit later. One day, you know. Okay. Communication, post, and they all have cell phones now. Is this some socialist utopia? This is all government provided, or is it like you're enabling companies to come in and do this? I don't know, Keeper. Do you think I honestly have the intelligence to vaguely even understand what you're saying to me, let alone comprehend it and project it onto this? Keeper, the way our brains work are completely opposite. The way that you interface with the world and process information is like a supercomputer. And the way I interface with the world and process information is like a disabled dog. Important that you I'm aware of that. Literally a $5 calculator, Poundland calculator versus the Large Hadron Collider. I'm in love with all the leisure time. Leisure, Americans say leisure. I'm looking forward to trying the Maker's Mark. Shall I crack the seal now on the stream because that's entertainment and I'm no longer... How do you even get into this? Do I just break it with my hands? Oh, it looks so cool though. I feel like I'm going to ruin it. Or do I cut into it? There's like a little tab actually. I'm going to drop it. This. Literally a adult Baby Bell. The fuck do I get in there? Or is that, do I just unscrew that? Oh, bruv. That's actually nice. That's bloody lovely. That actually smells nice, dude. Sometimes whiskey's a weird one. Sometimes it smells awful and tastes good. Sometimes it smells awful and tastes bad. Sometimes it smells good and tastes good. Sometimes it smells good and tastes bad. That horrible whiskey that I had that one time. I still have the bottle of it because it looks like it's from Wild RP. And I think it would make for good set dressing one day. I'm gonna have a sip of this and then I'm gonna play some Wild RP tonight. Kentucky straight bourbon. I went for some bourbon. I haven't had a bottle of that since maybe the Jack Daniels that belonged to Maya that I drank the whole of. And then he was like, and then I was like, I bought you a replacement bottle because I drank the bottle that you left here. And he went, okay, and then left it here and I drank that too. Alcoholic. Maybe I'm a bit of alcoholic. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit of alcoholic. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I am, maybe I ain't. Maybe I am, maybe I ain't. Maybe, you know. Maybe shut your mouth. Maybe shut your mouth. Maybe don't judge me. Maybe judge yourself before you judge others. Okay? So we're in dire need of workers. But really, I think that the distribution of high-skilled labour is what's fucking everything up. Not enough customers. That just all suggests to me that we need more people, but I can't zone really anymore. They want a little touch more of low-density housing, but I refuse. These goddamn Yanks. Hi, Lele. Lele. Lel. Let's follow this motorbike. Was there motorbikes in the other one? James Keller. Helen's son. There's a thing that every American knows about and no one in Europe has ever heard of. Helen Keller. Every American knows the entire story of Helen Keller from the day she was born till the day she died. No one in Europe has even ever heard of her apart from American TV. Couldn't tell you anything about her. I think maybe she was blind or something. Leanne will suffice. Americans love talking about Helen Keller. Guess what I don't want to talk about? Helen Keller or In-N-Out. You know what Americans love talking about? Helen Keller and In-N-Out. You know what I couldn't care less about? Name 2 things I couldn't care less about Americans. That's right, Helen Keller and In-N-Out. They won't shut the fuck up either. Every American right now is desperate to teach me about Helen Keller or tell me what their favourite burger joint is. The main thing I remember about Helen Keller is the line from that 303 song. I don't even know what that is. It's cold in my house! God damn it! It's goddamn freezing! God damn it, god damn it! Just cruising along. Where are we? Oh, we're in our little village. It's a completely different game once you're down here, isn't it? Look at that roundabout. My man's on his kind of lowrider looking, but also a bit like a Vespa looking thing. Helen Keller had a fat ass. Alright, well, that might be the end of the stream, huh? We've reached that point of the stream where I no longer want to spend any time with you. Is the heating on? I'm not telling you anything, Lele. I'm not telling you anything. How about that? People have been dying more than usual. An increase in road accidents. Great. What do I do about that? Shush girl, shut your lips, do the Helen Keller and talk with your hips. No idea what that is. It was all that in and out, yeah. Alright, suit yourself. I'm not telling you anything, Lele. I ain't telling you. You won't get one word out of me. Oh, is where you live? It's Helen Keller. Holy shit, it is Helen Keller. What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck is going on with your hair, bruv? Oh my god, dude. And that's where we went. Can we get one of the ones going into the city, maybe? You. A sedan. A Ford Mondeo. Who doesn't love a Ford Mondeo? Imagine owning a home. Don't. I have like weird nightmares about it. Fucking dude. Guy. He took that fucking corner at 90. Yes, look at that road. The bridge in the background.
It's all coming together. Piece by piece. Yup.
Alright. You know what I haven't done? Saved the game once all day. I really must do that. Okay. Now, it's finally time.
Blood? Where does that time for?
The pit.
Word?
You heard me. It's time for the pit. What's that anime called?
We don't know where it came from. Or what it is. All we know is it's called the pit. People started living around the edges of it. People started calling it God's vagina.
Off to work at pit. My first day at pit. It were my first day at pit. The fuck am I goddamn looking at? You son of a bitch, you sold us out! Admit it. It was you, wasn't it? You sold us out. God damn it. What's going on with Pit? People started living around the pit, but they were different. Strange. And I'm not talking about physically. There's something wrong with their minds. Spoke in such a strange way. And while yes, They were certainly physically grotesque too. The truth is, I think possibly they were from Yorkshire. Once people started moving in pit, and the craziest thing of all, they built something down there. Something that looked like a man. But it wasn't. It was something else entirely.
Pitman. He was known as Pitman. Why is it in the air?
First day at pit. Why, I couldn't believe my eyes. There was something down there. There were. And they called him Pitman. And there was something wrong with Pitman, I tell you. He was always holding this ball out like, here, come on down to pit and join me. But the thing is, nobody wanted to. Ringo.
I'll be done. What can be done?
There was something else down there, you know. Mole people.
Huh?
That's right. You see, you couldn't get there unless you paid the toll to the mole people. It's the thing with mole people.
Really? I don't know how unbelievably scary it would be to go in that tunnel for that long.
To pit. There was something down there, all right. The self-imposed ecosystem. The mole people up there. Strange folk. The mole people.
What's your problem? Electricity, huh?
Well, well, well. If it isn't you bastard, it's not possible. Why not?
Enough? Or do you need proper electricity? Yes. Why do you need water?
Oh yeah, I remember that woman doing that fucking cool road. Got anywhere that I can do that?
We can give it a go, see if we can do it here. That were quite nice what she did. She lowered it, didn't she? Like that. Oh, fucking hell. You fucked that right up, you have, son. Oh, you fucked it up some more. Look at the fucking state of that. You stupid bastard.
Why does it look shit compared to hers? Because it's not raised up enough.
Because, Bradley, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's why. Alright, so maybe if you fucking learned how to play the game before you started playing it on fucking hard mode.
Now you listen here, you little shit. Whoever the hell just fucking said that. Still looks pretty cool.
Water! Bastard water!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh.
Oh god, I've filled the train.
How do we get rid of it?
What's the pit doing? Mole Street. Pit Road. Pit. All I want is someone to drive around the pit. This cop. You're turning around, you son of a bitch. That's where you were going, huh? Come to pit. I'm in my pit. Alright, well. We're only going to that. I need someone to build a house up here. The problem is we have no need for anything. I've completed the game. I've achieved true balance. Air pollution.
Well, I don't know what you want me to fucking do about that. You want me to fucking control the fucking air, do you? And why is the air always blowing in one fucking direction at all times anyway? What's that all about?
Can you do tourism stuff? I don't really know where tourism stuff is. I think it's just these like crazy buildings. The Large Hadron Collider. Let's build it. Let's have a look at it. Where can we put it? There. Along it. In the middle of the city. Here. CERN. Fucking hell. What is that? That is so bizarre looking. Radio dish and a geological research center. Put City Hall in. I should probably go downtown somewhere here, shouldn't it? Next to that subway station. And the central bank. The Central Intelligence Bureau. Next to the, well. Then there was, is it under? This. Or water park is the only other thing. I suspect that it's in a DLC, by the way. They'll do a load of tourism shit soon enough. Are you alone? Well, that's the most terrifying message that's ever been written in the chat room. Oh, another person. Okay. Anyone else absolutely afraid for their lives right now, or just me? Never mind. Oh, couldn't be more afraid. Truly, honestly believe I'm about to be murdered this evening, so it's all good. Died on Halloween, pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Now this is annoying. What's this all about? Why is this the most fucking busy area in the whole city? Don't think I can upgrade this road without destroying these buildings. And I can't put that in because the crematorium, but we can move the crematorium. There, and that might help a little bit with traffic. Oh, it fits nicely around the subway station, and then maybe I can put in a very large roundabout to try and help with the traffic, and then we go into road management, and it only into stop signs. Didn't do anything. Did not help with the traffic at all. And that's the last stream we ever got out of Braidwoe.
That's the last stream we ever got out of Braidwoe.
Pretty close. Sam Elliott, or whatever his name is. Davis! Thanks for the 42 months. Just when I'm done with the Wild RP VODs, you start again. Oh, really? Well, that's kind of fun, though. At least you get more. Maybe. Or you're just like, I'm so sick of watching this shit, but I have OCD and I have to complete it. Because I do that sometimes where I'm like sick of watching the thing that I'm watching the whole amount of. I'm like, I want it done at this point. I just kind of want to be done with it. I'm sick of it. Put a community pool in here. Everyone loves a community pool. Oops. What's that? Didn't want that.
Get out of here, I fucking...
Just to make this area more busy, by the way. That's why I did it. Look insane? Yeah. Oh, they do different fountains at least. What's the game called? Says it on the screen. Under the source. The mods are laser targeted right now. Watch your step. He's fine. He's not doing anything annoying. He just came in and wrote, "Are you alone?" Which made me feel like I was on the phone with the guy from Scream.
Are you alone, Sydney? Do you like scary movies, Sydney?
Now they want some medium density housing. Now is the time to strike. Finally. Medium density housing. Coming right up. Drink some water, Braid. It's not a bad idea. I've got to turn all my lights off. It's getting late. Trick-or-treaters are going to start coming. You know what? Fuck this. I'm out. I'm too scared. I don't want... If they knock on the door, I've literally got nothing to offer them other than Maker's Mark whiskey. Sorry, kids. I've got to turn all the lights off and pretend I'm not home. I can hear them. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've got to figure out how to block the light out, which last year I put up a bunch of stuff around the windows to try and block the light out. It was so blatant. Blankets over the windows. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do because I've got bay windows. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow with maybe a game vote, to be honest. I think I might be done with City Skylines, at least on stream. I'll play War Thunder tomorrow. See you then. Oh, I'll be back in a couple of hours with some Wild RP, I think. And suddenly, pandas. But then, there were pandas. What's up, my friend? I'm back.
I'm back.
And I'll be playing some Wild RP later on. Papa Hart is literally my father. He is my father. He bought me a horse. Yeah, maybe I'll see you tonight, man. But it is the end of the stream. We're going to go and see Orcish, and I'm going to turn off all my lights while Halloween happens outside and hopefully stops. So that no one knocks on my door, because I am completely underprepared. I can't risk bringing candy into the house. Have a good rest of your night, everyone, and I'll see you in a couple of hours for Wild RP or tomorrow for something else maybe. Bye.